So in today's adventure, we are gonna leave the ever so beautiful Triumph Tiger 900 Rally Pro home, and we are gonna take the new, nice, tiny, gas-saving little XR150L out on this group ride. And our main goal for today's video is to see if this little bike can keep up with the group.
Well, this will be our first test here. I'm taking the back roads to our meet spot, but this road that I'm on right now is a 55 mile per hour speed limit. Well, it's about to drop to 45. But again, this XR150L really tops out at 55 unless you're going down a hill. But I got cars behind me and stuff, nothing too near. So again, good thing the speed limit is slowing down a little bit. So again, I won't be holding up traffic. But again, 55, you kind of get in. You're like, ah, dear, am I going to have a big line of traffic behind me? Because it does top out at 55. So our whole ride today is really just explore, see some roads and go down them and see what we find. These are the best kind of rides, the unplanned, the unknown, the adventures that are undone, stuff you've never ridden, you just don't know what you're gonna see. I absolutely love them. Now, as you see, I'm getting left a little bit in the dust, but the speed I'm going is my comfortable speed anyway. So you think even if I had my bigger bike or a faster bike, I wouldn't even really be going much faster, so no biggie here. So again, you got to look at the combination of the speed. Can you keep up, or can the bike keep it? But also your ability, right? Like, how fast do you want to go, or what's your comfort range, right? Like, this is probably perfect for me right here. I don't really need to go much faster. I usually don't go much faster, even from on my bigger bike, especially in turns. I tend to take turns a little slow, you know. So again, for me, and when you think about rider, that's what you got to look at, is you and the bike, the combination. And again, for me, gosh, it's perfect. But again, I got a nice pace going on here. Really loving the pace. And that's what it's about again. Ride your ride. There he goes on his 300L. That dude is a great rider. I just got to watch for little pits out here. I don't want to fall into any. Okay, that mud got a little bit much for these tires. As you can see, they got a little bit ahead of me there because we had some mud back there and my tires did not want to grip onto it too much. But again, it was pretty deep, soggy mud. That's the first instance I had where the tires were kind of like meh. But again, that's no biggie by any means. Definitely holding its own throughout all of this here. You definitely feel the suspension on some of these big bumps here, but it's doing it. It's getting us through. Whew. And now we're on a real tight wooded trail like this. I got so many weeds catching on my boots here. But this is what I love about this bike. Taking it down randies like this. What do we got up here? A down log. Okay. Well, this is getting tight. It's getting tight. And again, even on stuff like this, you're going to be able to keep up with the other riders in your group.
Watching you in that sand was freaking awesome.
Man, I almost went down. You saw the whole tail, and man, my leg had to catch it.
Yeah, I figured you were going to struggle in that. That's just that thing that's not the no power.
Well, it's not even the power. The power is fine, but the tires. I wasn't catching grip. I downshifted and caught up, and then
Then you're going uphill, so it's slowing you down even more.
Yeah, and I had to downshift, and I was fine, but I lost traction. I was behind him, and I almost went down. Holy smokes, you jump out. Oh. So you got this little brim right here to get over. Oh, he got caught on the... No, he made it. All right, let's see if the old... Oh, sheesh. Stinking tree caught me. Okay, here we go. Oh, big old one across here. Okay. All right. Oh, this is so fun on this little bike. Can I pull the front?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see how this goes.
Pop that front end up, back the front tire off. Yeah.
Not even touching. Whew. All right, so we definitely bottomed out on that tree, but we still made it. Still going. And that's the goal. Oh, it's getting tight. Oh, real tight. Now, one thing I will say, that's happened right back there, is my feet came flying off the pegs. I definitely need bigger pegs. I get into this overgrown stuff again. Bike's gonna have a few scratches after this ride. Yeah, I don't know about that. So we can't get through the puddle. I'll try to go this way. Go around it with ease, with ease. Oh, this bike just keeps on nut chugging. These pine needles can get kind of slick. That's one thing I am noticing with more and more of this off-road, muddy and stuff. Some knobbier tires would be nice, but for the average off-roading stuff, I mean, even through this, the tires are doing fine. But again, I think some knobbies would help out a little bit. But still, it is cooking through everything just fine.
All right, so I am home now. The ride is over. I spent an entire day really doing an adventure exploration ride on this. I got on the road around 8 a.m. It is now 6 p.m. I left with about 20 miles on this bike, and I now have, I think, right at 210. And when I say an adventure exploration ride, what I mean is like, okay, you're on your main fire road or basic trail or whatever, and if you see that random left or right turn, no matter what it be, brushy, as you guys have seen in some of the footage, it just is whatever you see, you're going to turn down and ride, you know? And talking about the XR150L, how did it handle, talking about the main point of this video, how did it keep up with that kind of stuff? As you all saw, it kept up plenty fine. It really did. Now, again, getting to my destination, I did stay on the back roads. I wouldn't want to get on a highway that was 65 miles an hour. I'm just going to be a nuisance out there. I really am. And I learned a few things about this bike on this trip. Again, spending all day with it, putting on a pretty hefty amount of miles. Number one is the comfortable speed limit with this bike is definitely between 40 and 50. That is just a comfortable spot where you got a little bit of power in the back end there. You can get it to 55. If you're going down a hill, you can get up to 60 and some change. But again, you're not going to get it to 60 and some change sitting, even on a flat road. You're going to pretty much be right at a comfortable 55. But I would say 40 to 50, anywhere in between there, 45, is really nice and manageable on this bike. No crazy vibration or anything. By the way, very comfortable seat for the entire day as well. No pain there. The other thing I really learned about this bike, and I stated it in my previous first impressions video, is that I really like these tires. And I'm going to stand by that. I do like them. They got me through just about everything today, which be sand, mud, brush, all sorts of terrain, and on the road as well. But I stated it when I was riding before that, yeah, knobby tires will be beneficial on this bike for sure. Again, I don't think it's that much of a, you know, a needed thing that I would change these right away, which I do on a lot of my big bikes instantly. I'm gonna wear these tires out. I really like them, but I think once I change them out for my type of style, because I love it, and that's kind of my goal with this bike, is to take it on these random adventure exploration type of rides, I would prefer some knobby tires. I really would. I feel like we really gave it a run for its money today, and yeah, it can keep up, again, doing those exploration rides off-road, which is what this bike is, you know what I mean? So all in all, I think our test was a complete win today. So anyways, thank you all so much for coming along for this ride, this adventure, this, again, random test of the XR150L. I really hope it was beneficial and helped you guys out, and I hope you had a good time going on this ride as well. I had an absolute blast. This bike just continues to amaze me, and we got a lot more videos coming. You can see I already got some mods on it back here with the bags. I got a bunch more that just came in the mail here, and that will be the following video, talking about some must-needs mods for this bike that's really going to improve it. So make sure to subscribe, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video as well, and I hope to catch you on the next adventure. Bye now.